How'd it go?
Historians believe this may be the site of the Bailey family slave quarters dating back to the 1700s.
We are working with the State Highway Administration, their archaeologists, to come and do some ground penetrating radar to determine what types of artifacts might be underground that we don't know about.
We're told that buried beneath the ground there might be remnants of old buildings and even the bodies of the slaves that once lived and breathed here in Cambridge.
We know that during the times of slavery there were probably a lot more buildings on this property that are here currently, and that will allow us to see where those buildings might have been and give us some idea about what they were.
A historian working on the historical project says his ancestors once walked the streets of Cambridge as slaves. He says this cabin shows exactly the type of conditions they lived in.
I look at the cracks and I wonder, I know they had to be here and how they kept warm. Because you can look out and you can look outside and see outdoors. These were the conditions that people back in that time, that's where they lived. And it's sort of, I'm a little speechless, being in here. Wow. So I don't know if that answered everything you wanted or not.
The town of Cambridge hopes that if the archaeologists determine that this was the site of the slaves' quarters, that it will bring more tourists to the area.
The last couple of years have been very exciting with the opening of the Harriet Tubman Visitor Center due to the property owner and her personal interest in the history and the building and her willingness to sort of explore that and look at ways to making the information accessible to the public.
Camila Fernandez, 47 ABC.
Now, we're told that the heart of Chesapeake Country Heritage Area needs your help to find out who the descendants are, the families and enslaved peoples who lived on the property more than 250 years ago.
They hope that this information will help them figure out if the broken down building did indeed house those slaves.
All right, shifting gears. Coming up in international news, cities across the country are...
Can you send it to me?
Having a partner like County Bank has been
Can you send it to me?
the success of my business. When my home bank of 15 years threw me away for a loan with no explanation, I turned to County
Send it to
Bank.
Kenny and Dad.
County Bank, a friend, a neighbor.
One of the greatest icons in African American history traces her roots